as I was saying, as I was saying, Tiffany Haddish hosting SNL, being the first black comedian to do so, female comedian to do so. While I thought she was very good, I thought some of the sketches didn't play to her strengths. For instance, I liked the sketch that she did with the Mortal Kombat because it was pretty much her being herself, doing that dance that she does. Don't really even know what the name of it is called exactly, so I'm not gonna like make a fool of myself and say it, and then people say that's not what it's called. I don't know, but it's a cute dance, and I feel that that was more her strength because it's more her personality, which SNL really likes to do. They like to do sketches that pretty much focuses on your personality. Then they like for you to play impersonations and characters. I thought the Cardi B was a little cute with the Lion King audition. I think that new guy is going to be a breakout star. Be on the lookout for him because he's going to be a breakout star. I feel as though the sketch with her being the Instagram vixen was okay, but Leslie Jones kept messing up a lot. So I'm not going to say it was Tiffany Haddish. I'm going to say Leslie Jones kept dropping the mic. She was just flubbing more. I don't know what was going on in that. But Tiffany was more of like supporting in that sketch. She wasn't like the main actor in that scene. She was more at the end of it. The unicorn sketch was clever. It wasn't funny to me, but it was good. It was well written. It wasn't my kind of humor, but it was good though. She was more being like a sassy black unicorn, so to speak. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I didn't like. I didn't like the fact that they didn't have her really do more impersonations. Because I know she could do it. I know she has it in her because I've seen it in her comedy. They didn't really have her like really step out of her comfort zone. I didn't also like the fact that they didn't have one sketch that focused on all black people in it, which SNL has done. Like they could have did one with a black family. They could have done one where it was just, mostly black people and a little bit more humor. Like they could have did one with Donald Trump and her. Like, I mean, it was so much that they could have did. What else? They could have had one where they were mocking girls strip. I mean, it could have been like there were so many ideas around. I mean, she was in that blockbuster, like when Taraji P. Henson was hosting SNL. She impersonated Cookie, which I thought was good. Cookie on Sesame Street. Very, very clever sketch. They didn't really do that with her and Girls Trip. They should have did one where they was like impersonating, like, parodying Girls Trip. They could have did that. And they could have had it where it was a whole bunch of white girls, and she's the only black girl on the trip, and the white girls feel a little bit awkward, they're a little bit scared, like something like that. That could have been a real great sketch because there's a whole bunch of white women on SNL. So it was certain things that they could have did that they didn't do, and I think they dropped the ball on that one. I think they just wanted to make history to say, hey, listen, we're not racist. We have a black female comedian from the urban comedy circuit to host the show. She's not like a black Oreo comic. She's an urban comic. She's been featured on Def Comedy Jam. She comes up from the likes of not Kevin Hart, but comes up from the likes of the Mike Epps. And she's gritty and raw. Something like that. Remember Leslie Jones came from that circuit sort of too. But it's just that Leslie Jones wasn't really like known in that circuit like Tiffany Haddish. She wasn't as celebrated as Tiffany Haddish. That's the difference. But I think they kind of dropped the ball with the sketches. I think they just wanted to make history. So they got her. She was hot in a hot movie. And they was like, we're going to, have her on the show. I do think that what she had presented to her, she worked with it. She did what she had to do, and she was careful to not flub. And she really didn't flub. Like, there was one mistake that she almost made, but she caught herself. She caught herself in it. And that was good. I feel also that her hosting, she broke the glass ceiling for other female black comedians to host. Now, I can't say anything else about who it's going to be because we don't know any other black female comics there. We have Leslie Jones, who's on the show, and that's a big one because there wasn't a black female comic on there before her except for Ellen Cleghorn, Denitra Vance, but they didn't come from the urban comedy circuit, you know. But really, it showed that SNL is trying to move forward. I just think that they need to hire a little bit more black people. And I'm going to come out and say it. You got to hire Tamara Brunson. If you want another black female on that show to balance out and do impersonations, you got to have her. She is the truth. That woman is the female Eddie Murphy of the impression game. Her impressions are spot on. This woman is the truth. And she created other characters. And I think they made a big mistake when they didn't hire her. Y'all need to go back and have her audition one more time. Unless she don't want to do it, then that's her prerogative. But y'all need to have that woman on that show. Because she's the truth. Because Leslie Jones can't be on there but forever, you know? Come on, let's keep it real. She can't, I don't know if they'll ever have somebody on there as long as Kenan Thompson. Because Kenan Thompson's about to break, I can't think of the man's name, but he was the best at the impressions. That dude was the truth. And I used to love him when I used to watch SNL when I was a preteen. That man was the truth. I think he broke his record. Let me see. 2003, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 15. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yep, he broke his record. I can't think of his name. Let me find out his name because I probably know it. Let me look him up because I know his name. Oh my God. And I hate myself because I know his name. SNL longest cast members. Okay. Yep. It's official. Kenan Thompson will become SNL's longest running cast member. He is. He made history this year. Yeah, and I need to do a video about him because I have some things to say about him. Nothing bad, but I have Daryl Hammond. At the time, he was the longest running cast member from 1995 to 2009. And Kenan Thompson broke his record because he was on there for 14 years. That was a funny man. I love Daryl Hammond. But I don't think anybody will be on there as long as Kenan Thompson. Kenan Thompson has made himself like a person that has been on that show for a long time. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think he's going anywhere. Let's keep it real. I don't think he's going anywhere. And I don't blame him. It's a steady paycheck. I wouldn't go anywhere my damn self. With the way the world is now with jobs, hell no. I would stay myself right there. As long as I got a steady paycheck, I get along with my cast members, my bosses, everything's good, my money's right, the sketches are great. Why leave? There's nothing there aren't any comedy shows out there. And not to jump back and forth with the whole Tiffany Haddish thing, but let's keep it real. There aren't any jobs really for actors there, you know? You have between reality TV shows and movies aren't really doing that great anywhere. For a person like Kenan Thompson, he doesn't have the Hollywood, looks. He's not like a heartthrob type man, comedian, so to speak. The only thing there really is like a show on Netflix, and who wants to go from that when you start on 2 shows when you was a teen? All that and Kenan and Kel. You're used to being on TV. You're not used to starring on shows that's on streaming networks. You understand? I wouldn't leave if I was him. I would stay right there. I would stay right there until they say, Keenan, you gotta go. That's it. Stay right there. That's all. But with Tiffany Haddish, I feel as though her hosting was a great thing. I'm happy to see her on there. I didn't even know she was on there until I saw the promo on YouTube with her and Taylor Swift. I do think that that was a great thing that they had her host the show with Taylor Swift being the musical guest because she has a big name. But I thought that it was very interesting that you have Tiffany Haddish, who comes from the urban comedy circuit, hosting, crossing over to host SNL. Her name is out there. She's more visible now. You got Taylor Swift, who comes from the country pop world, and she's trying to cross over to R&B. And I don't know why she's doing it, because I think Taylor's music as is good, you know? But I guess she wants more visibility, more name, more money in her pockets, trying to tap into another market. And I'm going to say that for another topic, because I have my criticism with that one too. It's not what y'all think it is, but I got my little criticisms with that. But overall, I gotta say, Tiffany Haddish, you did good on Saturday Night Live last week. And hopefully they have you back again. And hopefully you could put some more input in sketches. Hopefully they can have, hopefully they get better writers, honestly. I gotta say that. You know, the last 3 seasons, it's been piss poor. Honestly. It hasn't been bad like season 37. That was tragic, that season. But it could be much better. It could be like season 38. So with that, I'm going to sign off. And I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. I hope y'all have comments. And I'm going to say this. I will be making more videos in the future. I'm going to try to make a video at least once a day. I really am. So until next time, this is Miss Analytical signing out. And I hope everybody have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and a wonderful rest of the year. Take care, everyone. Yep. Yeah.